From the studios of Books in Motion, this is Gail Shalan, reading The Throne of Broken Bones, a Weapon of Fire and Ash novel, by Brittany Matsen. Now let's begin with The Throne of Broken Bones, Chapter 1. For every person who lives in imaginary worlds and falls in love. Chapter 1. Laura. During the days, Asmodeus kept Laura chained at the foot of his throne, ensuring the corpses that comprised it brushed against her, reached for her, a promise that she too would be used as little more than parts to lounge upon. The nights were spent in his private chambers. He didn't try to touch her at first. Instead, he entertained disposable humans. Still, she remained shackled to the bedpost, forced to sleep on the cold stone floor, trying with all her might to shut out the giggles and moans of his bedmates. And when they inevitably screamed as he fed from them or inflicted pain that went beyond their thresholds, Laura kept her eyes wide open, waiting for the time when she was next. He only beat her when she voiced her disgust and horror, or attempted to warn away the young, foolish human girls looking for wealth and other fickle promises that would go unfulfilled. Human women didn't bed dark princes and survive. They either spent their short, fragile lives forever seeking violent pleasure by any means possible, or the absence of a prince's touch drove them mad. His punishments were not all so easy as a slap across the face or a cut to the flesh. The poisons he fed her were worse, forcing her to drown in the depths of her deepest, darkest memories. Days on end passed with Laura trapped in the horrors of her childhood. When the despicable prince came near, she disappeared inside herself, refusing to let his silky, venomous voice poison her further. He was killing her, and she knew it. She was too weak, her mind too detached from her body. When had she last eaten? Time was no longer measurable, though it felt like months spent as his prisoner, his plaything. Even while her brain forced her to relive the very worst memories, Asmodeus's touch was inescapable. His sultry caresses were worse than the beatings and the memories. The feel of his mouth on her body was too much to bear. Her eyes glowed in those moments, high on her fear. She wouldn't let him hear her scream, so she retreated into her head, letting it fracture into a million jagged pieces. And there would be no repairing it this time. His kisses and gentle words dripped with false adoration that seeped into the fissures of her soul and wove into her with its lies. When the worst of the poison's effects would wear off, he was there, taking what was left of her sanity piece by piece. His deep voice rumbled through her, words that her splintered mind couldn't comprehend. In the rare moments of clarity, Laura saw her daughter's face, bright and smiling, keeping alight the flame within her that told her to stay alive. She felt her love's, her true love, Sergei's, breath tickle her cheek, saw his eyes in the darkness of her torture. Sergei, her heart ached for him. A burning sensation danced on her icy skin, causing her eyes to fly open. The light was too bright, her eyes watering as they squeezed shut, but the glimpse she caught of a girl allowed her to relax slightly. The girl's eyes were sapphire blue, her hair a honey color, but it was her belly, swollen with child, that stopped Laura from fighting. The cloth she pressed to Laura's brow again and again felt too hot. "Burning," she rasped. She really needed some water. When a cup was held to her lips, Laura wondered if she had said that last part out loud. She sipped the liquid inside, but it felt hot too, so why was she shivering? "Your fever is out of control. I had some medicines put into the water. You're going to be okay, Nadia. Just hold on a little longer." The girl's voice was melodic, and Laura felt her limbs grow heavy. "Emma's coming," the girl whispered. "Just hang on." Laura smiled to the strange, beautiful girl. Emma, her daughter, she's coming. She's coming. She's... Chapter 2. Levaroth. Ice invaded his every cell, freezing every molecule of his being. It coated his skin with a million tiny glittering crystals.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?